Mambo Ntema is a son of the Delta from the Okavango, Lemochobe, Kividua Ona Letriso Petras, Wile Ntema. Mambo Ntema is a trade name. So, yeah, I'm from the, yeah. Our northern part of Botswana is where you have the World Heritage Site, which is the Okavango Delta, and the mighty Chobe Zambezi. That's where mostly as you approach Namibia, Zimbabwe, and Zambia on the other side. So I'm at a place currently where it's called Kasani, where it is a quadripoint. 4 countries are meeting and converging just around Kasani. Emana Tambora is a welcome song. It's a jazz song. It's more like when you have a visitor and you welcome them in your house. So na Tambora Muditunga da Botswana. Welcome to the land of Botswana. Editunga da Botswana Dodiwa. Botswana is a very nice place. So it's more like a receptive song, so to speak. Yeah, basically maybe 4 or 5 languages in one. These are indigenous languages, native languages that are spoken in the northern side of Botswana. So you create you create a melody or a song out of different languages that are found in the northern side of Botswana. So we infuse that into song. Yeah. So that the message can... I speak probably 5, 6, or 7. Yeah, more than 5 languages. Yeah, it's incorporated in the music as a storytelling and interpretative approach to the delivery and presentation of the culture and Africa story. You know, it's a story. Folklore jazz is an infusion of indigenous music where we use traditional instruments like the drum that I'm just beating right now. It's a hand instrument called ingwama. So we infuse different instrumentation of traditional melody or ancestral melody with the jazz, acoustic and live aspect of music so that you can come up with what we call folkloric, jazzy, acoustic and live band performance, because mostly we are a corporate band. So we just perform the music, it's a story. Yes, they assist because they really, my academic or educational background or scholarly background is very imperative to my music because into hore ke tswakanye kitso le dipatlisiso le indigenous knowledge ye ke gola ke itse le le hore bagolo ba ka tswa bana le yone. We bring that together with the environment that is surrounding us, which is more like a natural environment. So you bring that story to tell to a visitor or to somebody who is not aware of where you are from. So it's more like being a spokesperson of your community. So we use music as a speakership. Yeah, kind of. You know, it's patriotism. Yeah. Yeah. My area of study basically is about indigenous documentation of indigenous knowledge systems as a scientific form of you know, empirical evidence base, because most of the time we have information that is really limited or lacking in the academic space, in the scholarly space, just even in the cultural heritage landscape. you find that we have got folklore music and stories and cultural expressions and form of interpretation that is not really documented to the level that can become referenced even internationally. So we are the spokespersonship. We take this upon our honors to bridge the gap so that when you perform the music, you perform what you know, and it is the knowledge that somebody can find somewhere in the books of academics, you know. So it's more like filling the vacuum, so to speak. So we bridge the gap because it is the native knowledge that we want to also gain the international space. Because batho ba eletsa go itse gore ko Botswana go na le merafe ya mohuta o ntse ja, what is the culture, what is the heritage, so that you infuse that into the tourism. Now we are talking cultural tourism. Yeah. Emma. Mambo is it's Shie name for Mambo, like Kudimbo, like where I'm from, the heritage. Like your descendant. Only Tuso Petras Buile Ntema. So only Tuso Kestswana kere. Yeah. Emma, Nature Voices Band is an acoustic and live band that is managed and led by Mambo Ntema, which in full is Mambo and the Nature Voices. So we are a quartet, we are sometimes 8, we are sometimes 16 or 20 or even an ensemble, because it's an infusion of different aspects of musical expressions, cultural musical expressions. So we have got folk guitars, which is a 4-string guitar. I don't know if you have come across a 4-string guitar. So it, yes, yes. So if you listen to most of the music that we have online, you will find that we use acoustic guitars, and we sometimes even improvise them for a folk guitar, which is a 4-string guitar. So mainly, traditionally, it is a guitar that is made from tin and a log of wood with strings even from a twine, you know, twine or a fish line. Those strings, yes, where you use for fishing, we take those strings, you tie them into a piece of wood, you tie it into a gallon or a can, and then it produces an ancestral musical sound, just on 4 chords, on 4 strings. Emma. I play, basically I'm a vocalist, so the most instrument I play is a native drum, which is a hand instrument called ingwama. So I play the drum, even as a solo artist. I'm a native drummer, and I'm a poet, and I'm a vocalist. I'm the lead vocalist of the band. So basically I also supervise the percussions. Yes.
You arrange, compose, then you direct.
Yes. Yeah. Emma. Yeah, Kenali album Seipei so far, all executively produced by HashTagMusic in Kasani. The first album, Ibidua Stranger, it was released in 2021. It has got 22 songs. It received an award as Best Reggae Dancehall in Botswana. And I have the second album, it's called Mpambo. Mpambo is a native name for a very beautiful woman. I haven't seen Mpambo that is not really... I'm sorry to say, but most of the Mpambos I know, they are very pretty. So it's called Mpambo. Yeah, I think Botswana is a very lovely space where we welcome our brothers and sisters. Yeah, so Mpambo has got 6 songs. It's all Afrobeat. Mpambo, Stranger is reggae dancehall. And then Mambo and the Nature Voices, we do folklore jazz. And then I also do poetry. So most of the time. I've got 2 albums that have got the awards, and I'm also a promoter. So I have got an event called One River, One People. It won the best cultural activity promoting tourism in 2022. So, we are pushing. We are pushing. We are pushing.
I hope that Seipei Jazz Alliance will be part of that.
Definitely, most definitely. We are looking for more collaborations. Even right now, like I was saying, we are at the riverside, and we are trying to, because partly we do tourism, so we cannot do music or art without tourism, because it's the most thing that we know about interpretation here. So I'm at a riverside, it's a natural space. So you are welcome to come and participate, collaborate, network, and see how far this can go, because it's an African dream. We need to mutambula na tambara, so we need to welcome as many of our brothers and sisters worldwide as we can. On Facebook, we are Mambo and the Nature Voices. I'm Mambo Ntema. Instagram, Mambo Ntema _BW. Twitter is Mambo Ntema. Yeah, and I have a website, it's mambontema.co.bw. Or you can just check even #music_BW, where you see the contemporary side of what we do. We are even into short filming, documentaries about climate change and culture. So basically, when you are on Google, you just Google Mambo Ntema, and everything else shall fall into one place. Yeah. But LEFATSHE jazz have to, follow and promote African jazz as well, to, infuse it into the world classic database of music, such that we have a lot of indigenous music that is not really reaching the international space of music. So I encourage LEFATSHE jazz supporters, promoters, sponsors to come forward and lead and join us into this journey of documentation here, the African musical or jazz experience, because it's an experience on its own, Yeah. Ke lebogetse hela thata go ntsenya mo lenaneo la gompieno, and I'm really looking forward to a continued working relationship with Seipei Jazz Alliance, with KGATLENG FM, and yes, and everybody, Mambo, a very great song. Bata dumela lona na dumela mo Afrika Borwa.